Okay, that was a bigger dropout. My bad. I'm back. Just have to. Thought it's taking a hot minute, so I. Much sad, much wow. For a first world country, we have some piss poor internet. Even just the whole dropout thing. That bugs even like shops and things like that, because they have their Wi-Fi's and they need to like they have to utilize it, and like FPOS machines, and sometimes it's like it's not working, there's an error, and you know, it probably is just Blade Master Blue. Engineer Eduardo. Oh, cool, you've been waiting for me. Do I redo the party? I'll let you guys figure it out. He's got a little bit of damage on him, so it's like maybe we could do the boss. Maybe. Gotta let them work it out. Can't add myself back to party. Not in this situation. Yay, Narod. Yeah, it's playable. My last message on the Discord, which is yeah, a bit of complaining that there's no Christmas event, but I'm like, at least the game is playable. It'd be a lot worse if where'd he go? Alliance. No. I don't want an alliance party. I want a normal party. With different rates. I'm picky. There we go. Where'd that guy go? Ding dong. It'd be fun to play with sounds in the game. Honestly, I could probably swap sounds out and improve the sounds and make certain things louder, make certain things quieter. Like, I could get this pet to shut up. I wonder what would happen if you just... Nah. Oh, it probably doesn't matter, but you could just delete the audio associated, but that could create problems. I'm not 100%. See, that level difference is closing, so the XP is going down. But I stick with what I said. If she can get to 42, she'd be right for XP and should work on her honor. For all I know, she has been swapping in and out of honor from time to time. I would PB, but I don't find this area acceptable. I want to go a bit further. Groups of mobs would be good. YouTube and the disc, the thingamabob. I don't want to get rid of it. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there's boy. There's our boy. I'm gonna add you back to the party. I don't mind. Maybe we have the firepower now. Coffee number 3. I have a problem. Did I swap my weapon out or something? The things we can't see, eh? Jump, dash, jump, dash, jump, dash. Alright, this will do. soft kick. The whole shift thing, it's so much more of a situational. Although, yeah, 16 seconds, I'd probably leave that. Just go check for Naga. Got my level. Yay! Naga, Naga, Naga. We're both rogues, so I actually don't care. I prefer FLC armor anyway. We can do this. I'll focus on the boss. I need the aggro. The others worry about the mobs. Oh man. If the damage is high enough, that's actually fine for me, so gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that aggro. Probably for Alpedin actually. I told you, you don't want the aggro. Naughty naughty. Why? Hit the thing. Using my crossbow. What we get? Did we get anything? Did I get anything? Rorgos. Headband. Wait, to me? Really? Oh, cool, I got a second one. I've equipped mine yet, have I? 83, 63? No, I want to hold on to mine. Let's see, I've got... This is stuff you might want. If he just cancels, that'd be fine. I think I got another Rorgos if he waits. Don't want to give him the good one, it's mine. I'm gonna use it. For now I think that's it. Thought I had another piece, like gloves or something. Yeah, figured, you know, I don't need it. I'm not going iron. You're welcome. You're welcome. If I see another thing, I'll give it to you. Do you want my claws? I probably have to reset the audio, I forgot about that. Thanks, no worries. Probably have something better. I actually like the Fox armor sets. Some of the early sets are actually pretty decent for transmogrify. Particularly like a piece here and a piece there. I found with the Hunter class, Ranger and Avenger, the everything above level 50 is bulkier. And I didn't want my gloves bulky. I found I don't like the clipping, it clips. Which is a term I use for like when pieces of your model go through your face, go through your shoulder, go through your leg. And I like to minimize that so it's just visually more appealing. Less groundbreaking. Don't like breaking that. Fourth wall, fifth wall, what do they say? What's the hell the saying go? The illusion. I like maintaining the idea that, you know, maybe I am in Requiem. But when you see things like that, it's, you know, it makes it feel more artificial and, yeah. So I use the Fox gloves because they're the only transmogrify option there that's like tighter around the wrist, it's smaller. I think they're pretty. Even though you're sharing some XP, the XP is brought up that little bit per player. You get less, but you get more overall across all the characters. And it's just nice because they can go clear a different group of mobs and it's faster. It really is. Oh yeah, 15k. See, that's really good. The levels are a little bit higher. I won't even fight. You went and fought too many monsters, you fought too many monsters, and you look almost dead. Holy shit. Okay. Have some coffee before I start. I'm not gonna fight, I'm confident. I'm mostly just gonna pop. Try to keep my HP up and rely on everybody's DPS to catch up. I have options. I'll even do that. See? More armor, more defense, more everything. Shouldn't really be spamming skills. I don't think Home Thrust works. But not bad, not bad. You can do this. I've got the quest, right? Fallen Air. Right. Then I can grab Nella. Go back to the entrance. This is good, this is good. I'm not even potting. So it's like I can throw some pots in. Haven't used a single chocolate yet. Couple Temperian models in here, which is useful. A little bit more damage, it's gonna add up. Might save like half a minute. Yeah, there we go, he was paying attention. That's why I didn't want to be over there. Wow. So good. Look at them. Let's look at him, the big boy. Kraven's so cool. He's like so big. You can capture him with an Avenger and he always just... He's not the best capture, but he just looks so good on the battlefield because he's just huge, floating around. Did we get anything? Oh, be careful. Be careful. Did we get anything cool? I really couldn't keep up. Yeah. Okay. What do we get? Nella Ion Upper. Oh. You know, I could, but I don't care, so... There is some stuff to sell, but I still don't care. Because I'm just gonna grab the freebie. Let's see. The wrong player got it, but, you know, it would have been better if he got something else. go. Boop, boop, boop. Request trade. If she could just get some more paces for stat boost, that'll make your life better. That's better. Wish I could give you more, but the game keeps giving me Gaudium. Really stupid. I think that's a daily quest, I could be wrong. It's one of the reasons why upper armors aren't... When Ion 40 is being sold a lot, the upper armor is usually... it's more common. You can just get it off that quest. So nobody really fusses over it that much. I forgot to do this, but I want to see a new skill once it works on me. Big things in the way. Stop it! Let me put the damn... Stop doing shit! Every time I loot. There! Cool. Look at that skill effect. Alright, let's do it again. Splash. That should be an AoE, you would think. But I love the effects. It's gonna look even cooler when I make my PB invisible. Gonna take a little bit first. Let's do this. Alright, no harm in there. And I am 49, which means I'm still gonna keep leveling. There are certain quests that will level me because you can't honor the XP from them. But I don't think that's the problem. I'm not doing any more quests anyway. I'm gonna eat something. Quick save zone. No, it's been a week since I started my stream. Goodbye, Salamander. I'm gonna put this mount here in 22 hours. Coming? Are you coming? Gotta go safe. Gotta be safe. At least you know what safe zone is. Ah. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna stick around? Or go do something else with myself? So the headband is rarest. I don't think Bro wants to stop farming. I'm gonna leave the party so she gets better XP. She's getting some XP, which is good. I'm not in a rush. I'm way ahead of these guys anyway. Free to mine the quest. Young Mare Nabre. Request for night attendants. Estonian Crusader Infantryman. All good quests, but all totally skippable. You can push to like level 52 before the XP drops considerably in Ancient Temple. I used to do that on a lot of my characters. I'd be here until 52 and then go to the next map, and you'd have like way more quests to do and it'll be chunkier. Why have I got 2 live streams? That looks strange. Almost 2 hours. Not bad. "15 minutes," she says. Oh, what to do with myself today in real life. I'll be back. Give her some time. There's a few things I can do. I don't think I'm going to be ready to get 50 things done before Christmas, though. Um, now maintain the title. had a pouch this morning. She doesn't look back. Hasn't said anything. Yeah. Not surprised about the lack of chat. Boom, boom. I should probably have typed something in chat, hey? Am I back? Semi maybe? Almost given up? You're back. 12:30. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's play for a bit. Are you in a party? Looks a bit weird. What's going on there? Sort of half connected. Pixels are a bit off. Whatever this is doing. Ah, damn, so hunters are sexy. I shouldn't look. It's a sin. I don't know. It's not really a sin. You just gotta keep it out of your mind. They're naughties. You're just appreciating the female figure. So wrong. It can be hard though. Cool bracelets. What about that glove? What's going on over there? It looks pretty. Yeah, that one's just your normal hand. Cool little glove over here. Alright. You're moving again. That's good. Wait for it. Oh, we got it. Because you haven't been hit yet. That works. Okay, you were 35. Okay, let's see if we can get more armors for you. And levels. And I am going to do what I can for my possession base. My possession base is not going to make it like, is that a longer range, is it? 8 meters, 8 meters. It feels longer. I'll test it out. So you looking here. Shift Q. What? What? Oh! Oh, it's an AoE. That's why. It's an instant cast AoE. So I can come here, do it, and it'll hit. Should have hit everybody, but it must have missed or something. Lame. It's gonna be interesting. She had the armor, if she plussed it up, put some enchants on it, she could take, you know, if she could do all this herself, together we'd be unstoppable. Hey, we. No, didn't get it in time. Does it get better with levels? Does the range improve? Does it say anything? No, it'd be cool if it did. Very much just this little immediate splash. Whoops. I think I'll put this here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't use it very often. 2 has always made sense because it's just that you've got to move your whole hand off of the usual keys, so I don't use 2 very often. But because of exactly that, like retreat, if I jump, I'm always able to just let go because you're in air. Another level up for her. That's good. I feel like I should be doing like real life stuff, but I don't know what to do. I've got things I could do, but I don't feel like there's enough time before Christmas to do some of that extra stuff. The extra people who don't really need anything from me. Kinda no different to me helping out somebody in Requiem leveling. You know, it's a lot more fun with company. Even if we're not talking all that much. Okay, I'm gonna, as much as I want to be teetering on leveling up, I'm gonna make sure the XP goes on the PB from now on, just so I can get a few more levels before focusing on FOC for God knows how long, because this character once again is like, I don't know, it's gonna progress at its own rate. This is very much a character. I'm not grabbing billions of land from my mains, I'm not forging on my mains and sending myself gear. I am progressing on the merit of just this character without anything fancy going on. Nothing fancy. You know, just I'll get the land from this character and from my ults that I've made for this playthrough. I will farm some FOC, but it'll be macros, and you know, don't worry, you know, like, you can do it too. It's low levels, nobody cares. Not even sure if I'll do FOC or if I'll do Iron Mine, because Iron Mine is, I'd like to say better, but if you have internet dropouts like I do, it's annoying because you're increasing the likelihood that you're going to have a crash. Be like 1 minute off of finishing a battlefield, which is what happened in this playthrough. My first battlefield I did, I farmed really well and then dropped at like the last minute, and it was a total waste. Very frustrating. Anyway, so I'm dumping my XP into Honor now. Based on doing battlefields and you know, potentially helping someone like Dark Necro in here, I don't mind. It doesn't hurt for me to end up with Rawgos Ion just around my inventory, ending up plussing it up. It could be used in FOC as my, you know, say my opponent that joins is a twinked out warrior or a twinked out defender or another twinked out rogue or something like that, which would be pretty stalemate. I would be possibly better off with a lot of armor. Possibly. I might not. Because obviously you're a rogue, you should be initiating combat. From Cloak, you should have the initiative. Shouldn't really be taking hits. It's kind of okay. Maybe it's still just one of those things. Every now and then you go, and every now and then you swap. Again, I'm not exactly making a Primordial 49 rogue. Like to. Would love to. Love to make a 49 rogue. Making bullshit. I know, just the account. Just the account. Like the old days. Primordial plus 30. Do I go max damage? Maybe. You know. I don't know. I wouldn't know exactly how to build it. That's sort of the downside. is I'm not sure if I should just focus everything onto damage or if I should treat it like, you know, I don't know. You know, someone might argue battlefield enchant, but that's overkill, and honestly, short range defense double down on level 5 is probably adequate, all things considered. Nice, got some viewers. You're gonna die. Maybe. I don't know. These levels have helped out a lot. Evasion rate. Possible to play and make a Soul Hunter and go crazy with evasion. I'm not sure if anybody's finished it. What did you do? Right over there? A few extra mobs. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Here we go. You sit. You sit down. I got this. Miss. Of course I missed. Haven't leveled that skill very much yet. Phew. Really? No grade in either? Been AFK for like 20 minutes and someone else must have come through the dungeon or something? Careful. Not exactly a defender. Defender would be fun with the Haunting Cry. Be able to transform this a bit. And probably take on Graydon. Could have easily made a defender for this playthrough, but I figured it would be fun to dash. To have that speed with the camera. It's also part of why I'm thinking of retreat DNA points, putting all my another set of 10 on it, because it's just like I'm going to be... I don't know until level 50, so I won't yet. I want to see what the DNA is for Assassin and think about it a bit more. Where is she? She's not on my screen. I'm getting a lot of XP. Huh? What did you do? Oh no, there she is. No, she's back at the start. I see what you did. Why not? The classic. Man, I want to potentially get a haircut. It's pretty long. I have lots of trash. Where's that coupon? Get rid of that. Crazy amount of love rings. I got you. Here I am. Ooh! Ooh! Nice. Look how lucky we are. It's taken a while to get Nella. That's awesome. That's gonna upgrade your character heaps. Outside of FOC probably being better, but mages benefit more from having both sets because they can be pretty squish. You can see where I'm coming from with not having one as a rogue on Battlefield, because you really could just focus on damage. You'll have the initiative, you get the stuns, you do your crits, that sort of thing. Which in my mind means you go skill crit because you might have a situation, they've got a defense buff, quite a few characters would for 49 FOC, so you want a soccer kick. Perhaps they've got a crit buff as well, so again you might want a soccer kick, it will be very helpful. Yay, AoE. My first AoE is a PB AoE. I'll take it. But we didn't switch. We're supposed to switch. That's hard to remember. That's okay. We'll get there. Okay, don't worry about it. And then switch back. I'm not too worried about honor. You could increase the XP as much as you possibly can. I'm gonna increase the drop because, you know, I'd rather be getting some items for Necro at this point, but it's so insignificant. With what the drop rate's been so far, really no big deal. So yeah, if she had a full set, the set bonus alone would probably make her take half the damage, the extra armor she would be getting from the full set bonus, which should mirror this, so like an extra 100 defense would be so good for her. She's just got no armor. Best viewers. Oh, I don't want to ban you, but I must, because you're trash. Get off my stream. I don't care. Robots. They're all robots, not real people. It's like, here's a link so you can get more viewers. It's like, right. What a sad environment. Jump. Yeah, that feels more natural to me. And I'm not likely to misclick it too often. So yeah, you're using skills. You're soccer kicking, which I'm not sure. No, yeah, I think it would crit. Some skills don't, like charge has a set pure damage, which is unusual for a skill from the warrior. Very set, very pure damage, and no matter what your scat is, it's just always fixed, and it's not a big hit as a skill critting warlord. Okay, we don't care about these jewels because we're gonna go Nightmare. I'm happy to just leave my jewellery at this shit level. I'll still probably enchant it, but I'll enchant it lazily. I really will. I'm still not sure what to do today. I know I keep talking, but that's my job. Because video games are evil, man. You don't want to stop playing them once you get started in a day. I'm really not too bothered though. Did I put my honor back? Yeah, I did. Don't mind farming some honor with you. At this point, I'm just kind of helping you out a bit. Plus, these love rings are good. Whoa, that was close. Ow. No. Can't do much with that. Flip the coin. Right. This point, it's probably worth hanging out in here until hanging around here and checking all the time. I should leave this character on overnight for the pet. I'm not... no part of my strategy involves like, you know, boosting this pet. I'm not like, oh, I'll get those extra stats and I'll be stronger. I don't really care. It's not really on the agenda. It's literally just the convenience of picking up loot, so I don't have to pick up flowers when playing this particular character, because there's a lot of PvE. The extra XP is cute, that was helpful, and if I got it to level 3, that extra drop rate would be helpful. Everything else is pointless until you get to level 9 and 10, which, you know, isn't that big. It's just not, you know, the stats mean the more damage, so I'd be excited about stats. Extra HP doesn't hurt for PvP in these level ranges, but it's not that big a deal. Probably the most HP I could imagine is about 10,000, so an extra 10% to your HP is an extra 1,000, and the stat boost you might get an extra like 500. So an extra 1,500 out of 10k HP, no real big deal. That didn't work. Nice, look at those crits. I can tell they're crits because they're big. Just a little bit more damage and they'd be, you'd be one-shotting with those crits. Which is why FOC armor is better. Because not only do you get the extra crit rate, so you're critting more often, but you get a bunch of scad for them too. Which boosts that damage a bit. And even if you're a melee character, because the FOC is skill crit, where's that cool breeze coming from? Anywho. I need to start cleaning up these fluids at some point. The longer you leave it though, the better, because they'll stack. Oh, that's what I was saying. FOC gear. Yes, it's all skill crit and scad, but it also gets a little chunk of pad, which you won't get from other armors at this point in the game, and physical crit chance is also there. Wow, Callie, that stinks. It's been a while since you've used the litter tray. You normally go outside these days. I'm also able to throw this stuff up on option, and there seems to be new players, people like Necro here who could be playing a higher level character, but they're, you know, they're gonna want to make new characters from time to time, and I'm providing. Yeah, eventually start going through your fluids and making 1,000 stacks. Because you'll have to eventually. Neaten them up a bit. What? Oh, wrong fluid. The 70 fluid. Do I bother holding on to that? That's from Gators. 70 means an 80 fluid. It's a long way from now. I probably will hold on to it. I don't know. Depends on where I'll be getting my fluids from. It's so funny if the boss respawned on top of us. I suppose we can reset the dungeon, because you probably do it anyway. I'd rather run backwards. Let's go this way. See if you follow. Hmm? Are you not following? I'd rather run backwards. What's the time? 3-hour stream. This is pretty typical, you know? This point in the game, especially with the XP event, remember it would take twice as long without said XP event. Quite tempted to sell some rings. This is the point where I would point out that you can sell these rings for more than 1 million lamp on AH. So if you're willing to wait, you can increase your value. You could probably put it up there for 1.5 million, and there are people who aren't actively farming who they'll log in and be like, oh, I need a love ring, and they're going to go and buy a love ring just for the glider, you know, and that's going to be frequent enough. So that's why love rings do sell on AH. So you can get a bit more money for each of these love rings by putting them up on auction. If they sell, that's sort of the downside, is actually selling them, getting them to sell in the first place. Alright, we're going to PB. I'm going to hope that she doesn't pull too much. We've changed to XP. Close some of this. And then we are ready for our AoE. A bit more strategy. A new player would probably play much more intelligently by this point in the game. But when you've been playing for a long time and you're in the low levels and you know you're kind of really strong, you can be a bit lazy. It may. Good TV. Not bad. Back to honor. So yeah, this is not bad. You could definitely, especially if you stay at like level 42 for better XP and you're soloing Ancient Temple, you could probably push 300 honor point levels pretty easily in Ancient Temple. Just with an hour here and an hour there. If you were grabbing Happy Hour, that would be even better. Remembering that you have a flying mount, which can help you get from Nova Lux to here without it costing too much time. You can, you know, bypass the, let's see, you bypass like the mountain going down, you're just going straight across, you bypass the bridges, you're auto flying, so you can like alt tab, do something else. When you do that when you're on a Rex, it's pretty easy to fall off of the cliff into the water, which you can swim out, but you're probably better off just letting yourself drown and then respawning. Because the only way out of the water is to swim like all the way around the back of Ancient Temple, and there's just like 1 or 2 locations where you can get out of the water. I've always been interested to find some kind of hidden cave in this game, and I've found a few hidden caves in this game. Nothing elaborate, stuff that's probably not really intentional, but if you can get in, it's like, yeah, this is kind of a cool little hidden cave spot. If I ever do epic hide and seek games, super hard, because, you know, like little community events, I'd be happy to make them super hard. Be careful with the aggro. You've gotten a lot better though, Necro. Not sure you can hear me. I'm not sure if you've been watching. If you were watching, you probably wouldn't be listening because there's going to be a delay and it can really throw you off. That's part of the reason why I've got the voice chat running when I do my streams. Because maybe you're watching on YouTube and you're like, oh, I'd like to be on this stream and jump in and ask me questions. It's accessible. So, you know, you can be on my channel and join the Discord through my channel with the link in my profile. You could get here pretty quick to have a chit chat. Let's start getting all the fluids lined up. You don't really care. All these bags are things that I don't really want to get rid of, but I've been happy to let build up. So it doesn't matter. We put them all together. Doesn't really matter where they are. It does, but that's why we're moving it now. Alright, so just preparing for a future. A 1? We don't do 1s. Not anymore. I'll hold on to it anyway. What's this? That's a 2. Hey, where you going? I don't want to go that way. Go check the nugget box. Okay, where are all the 2s? I want all the 2s in there. I'm gonna put the 1 to the side. I'm gonna put the 2s in here. Where's that Eximus fluid? I got the 1. I'm gonna hang out on you so you can pull them. And I don't have to worry. What do I do with the Eximus? Oh, there it is. I made a mess of it. I'm not really sure what goes on with her respawn. Sometimes it feels like it's a quick respawn, and then other times not so much. But with her new levels, and mine, I am pretty keen to try grading just the 2 of us. At least it's been challenging. Okay, let's get some bouquets together, because I call that a lot neater. Pretty easy to line these up. I'm probably gonna sell them, and no biggie. Bum 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 bum. Such a mess, isn't it? Better keep going. Wait, 7. Water up. That's trash. I want to do FOC. I like FOC. Yeah, the longer you leave these fluids to build up in your inventory, the more it doesn't take so long putting things back together. Oh man. You gotta stop using those AEDs. Stop using them. It's a waste. Trying to run out of AEDs. Use them when you don't want to respawn. No, it's not that far away to travel. I don't mind. You won't really lose any XP. You're gonna run out. I'm still pretty psyched at having 7 Atmo already. Pretty sick. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yes, there's a boss. I'm looking forward to trying him out. We've gotten stronger. She's gotten a bit stronger. But the damage is there, and I can pot some chocolate. It when you initiate. I can't. I've got to get the aggro off you, and that requires. Ooh. Yeah, that AoE just pulled all these mobs. Still think you could die. Very lucky that you didn't. Okay, you need to heal. Do not attack the boss. Sometimes players get way too aggressive for their pay grade. Okay, cool. Alright, we can do this, but you need to get stronger. You need to heal up. Oh, you don't actually need to heal up. You'll get your healing back each quick. Now remember, I need to be the boss killing character, okay? You are gonna get like one shot. You don't wanna... I can't. You gotta let me... Alright, I'll be here. I'll be here. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Switch to XP because I want to put this XP on my possession based. I've got chocolate. This is what the chocolate's for, guys. Provided we're not in GVG. I'm quite happy to burn chocolate. Chocolate is free. I'm dying. Oh, I thought you had cloak. Provided I don't lose track of my HP, yeah. I'll kill the boss by myself. It's fine, it's fine. It's cool. We cool, we cool. Right, I want to put all my boxes together somewhere. Yes. Find all our boxes. Not bad. All these boxes. I'm gonna roll with put all the ion gear together as well. How are we doing? I don't think I'm gonna need the extra chocolate, but it would be good for my possession based. I'll grab a bit of extra chocolate so my possession base can be active. I just want these kills so she can chance of getting some good gear. Oop, I forgot the PB. How much XP was it? No major loss. What'd I get? Didn't get any ion armor. Not yet. To go over later to fix your gear. Yes. I mean, I could have used my Mystic and leveled you to probably almost level 70 by now. But where's the fun in that? I love it. Just looking at a print screen of a broken armor. Alright, good night. See ya. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's, PB while we're here. Get in some action. While we got the XP cranking. We'll be porting to Nova soon. We've got a couple little things to do in Nova before I think I'm probably going to log off too. For me it's around lunchtime, but I have had my lunch already. That's what I was doing, one of the things I was doing while waiting for her to come back. I just had early lunch. I can't wait to do some lore videos. These old goblins are an interesting subset of lore. Once I get like 90% of the lore covered, like that's when you can start, you know, creating like storyboards for unique situations. Like we could actually like flavor text a bit more what's going on in Ancient Temple. As much as I want to do that, I want to leave. I might... Okay, so she played from like 10:30 in my time morning onwards, so I can easily see myself playing again with her for 6 hours. I might... If she plays in the morning, I might be able to play with her again tonight. But I am going to be pretty busy tomorrow. Which means I might only be able to play with her late tomorrow. Which means I won't be doing this stream until then, but it's really good if I can bump into a few people and end up doing stuff. So I'm gonna I'm gonna keep her in mind, and I'm gonna go kill the Naga boss one last time. If it's there. Oops. Used to the old hotkey. Oh well, that was actually kind of useful. And we want to sell lots of stuff. Oh, we don't think much of the Christmas drop. It can't actually be used, it's kind of a joke, don't worry about it. Maybe there's a way to, you know, exploit something in the game with it, but I don't think so. Nightmare, 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 Xmas, Xmas, Xmas. This doesn't look so bad. Crit rate up is actually useful, but I don't want it. I'll probably sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. We are throwing... We've got this here, but that's because we're going to use it. What do you want to do with it, though? We don't want to put armor on it. We want to plus 30 it, and then we want to put armor on it. But we don't want to put armor on it, because it's going to be used with our FOC set. So, we are going to put skill crit rates from Albin on it. Put this stuff over here. Let's put this stuff together. Such a mess. It's worth, with your nightmare set, the enchanting is going to be good on some of these. Like 5. You know, like the necklace is 5, the belt is 5. It's worth trying to get your enchants, and if you fail, deleting it and making it again. So it's worth letting these build up in your inventory and having extras. You probably use your bank too, put them there for a while. Could be a while before you get all the stuff you want. My recommendation would be probably not to worry about accuracy and evasion. Evasion's slightly better, because it might mitigate a melee hit in FOC, and it'll help you more in PvE. But if you go accuracy, you know, then you don't farm as many, because you'll have the accuracy ones and the evasion ones. I don't have too many examples. These ones are both accuracy ones. Let's get it. Should be easy enough. Possession base would be nice. We didn't change back. Been pretty good. Little honor farm. I'm not going out of my way to farm honor, because when I'm doing battlefields, it's going to be different. It's so funny. This one little one here actually swings around a lot because of the way the bone structure is, and these ones don't, so it looks so wrong. I could fix that. I'd fix that by probably taking the lower portion of the body, then just deleting this part of the body and the upper body and putting it like in this part, but letting it clip. So it'll be like, it will look wrong if you were just looking at the lower, because it would be like wrong, but it would pop up here and move with the lower body. That would be my simple fix. No ion. I think one of the issues is my level being higher. That's probably making the drops worse. Okay. Killed the bosses, nothing special, had to have a go. Let's go to Novolux and tidy up this god-awful inventory. I'm gonna be happy to just run around. If you can, you will not be very strong in this below 69. You can go out of your way to like maybe buy 69 accessories, because they could be quite superior for you when you get there. And enjoy. Bit of nudity. Just boobies though. Okay. Still got stuff to do. Don't think the tokens are worth anything. You can sell quest items. Keep that in mind. What do we got? We still don't necessarily have a full set. We don't want to drop off scroll quest. yet. It's in the mail. Just everything that we were selling either expired, and I'm okay with that, or sold. I'm also okay with. This is a little extra land. But as you can see, you're getting a ton of love rings, so no stress. Look at all those. All these compressions we got from Ancient Temple. Which is pretty good. We are going to sell. Let's start with the 40 ion. What do we got? Looks like everything's selling for a good amount. We could buy the Nella for our friend and send it to her. That would really help her out a lot. Or she could buy it herself. It is selling a bit expensive though. Let's add ion. Gotta be an enchant on that, eh? Oh, Regals. 1 billion per Regal? Overpriced. This is overpriced too. Alright. Based on what I'm looking at, Shivara's worth more to people. I think I can sell the Shivara shoes for a whopping like 2 million. I could overprice it way more than that. Gaudium seems to be too common. So we'll just sell it for 500. Get that out of our inventory. Remembering we're going to hold on to the headband. We don't mind letting the enchants build up. Okay, what are we going to sell next? We don't need these claws anymore. So we're going to look at 25 claw. We've got a plus 31 here for 500k, so we're not going to do better than that. So I'm okay with 450. Not using them. Is there anything else we got to sell? Probably some love rings, unless we want immediate land. Let's have a look at love rings. We've got, see, someone selling for 2 mil, which means, oh, 1.5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Land. Sale fee 1, 2, 3, 30k. Do we care about 30k? Okay, to save myself a little bit more time clicking, I'm just gonna do this. Only 30k. It adds up. Just mildly defeats the purpose of selling these. But overall, we're getting more land if they sell on AH like this. You can't sell love bouquets, so they have their value. I will sell them, most of them, to a NPC in a minute. I just organize them like this in my inventory so they look good. We are going to hold on to 1 love ring. We're going to keep it in our inventory in case we're out in the field later. So we got 1 bouquet that we care about, 1 love ring. And if we sell all our love rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times the extra 500 KK. 6, it's an extra 6 million land. Which would be useful for our, you know, new to this sort of build. Just remembering that when you start making some frozen tokens in Battlefield off of theme battle points, you can sell them for a stupid amount. Let's have a look how stupid it is. there are no frozen tokens for sale, which means you can go way overboard and sell them for an even more ridiculous amount. Because there's none for sale at all. Last time I saw them, they were like 40k. Which is really crazy high. Okay, so I have some land. What do I want? Rouge. I'm sure we'll do some more farming yet. I don't want to pay stupid amounts. I don't actually want Rouge, but I might end up with a alternate set, so I thought I'd look it up. But I'm deciding against it. We don't want that anymore. It was good at level like 1 and 20, but it's not what we really want anymore. These are useful. I want to hold on to them. Eximus, Supinus. Let's put you down there. Let's. Wish that would work. Eximus, 1. The 1 there actually. Put this down there. I don't like how ugly it is. Don't need these pots anymore. Let's run away for now. I don't think we have anything here we want to sell anyway. Supinus necklace, let them build up. Tell you what. I'm not going to make any accessory yet. I don't have the con. I'd rather go con or strength. I'll probably go con. Okay, we're hiding a love bouquet. That's cute. We only need them in our inventory, so I'll get rid of it. Sell all of them. I'm going to store in the bank these for now. They don't need to be around. Our crossbow's good. Worth having Xeons build up. I'm gonna put all this stuff here. Down there. Is that an Eximus compression? That's a rare compression. Sweet. That's from doing Gatus. Very handy. Just keep letting this stuff build up. This stuff I don't want to touch, it's fine. But I want to put some of this stuff off to the side. So it's neater. All this stuff sells. Compressions can come over here. Semi more permanent stuff can come here. As we are leveling, growing. And we'll put the Atma and Infinity Atma there, that looks good. 2, that should be over here. 1, that can go there. We do use pots a little. 50 food, that's going to build up for ages, because we're not going to progress anytime soon. This stuff sells. Compression. My goodness, why do we have Spriggan Sap? The shame. Ooh, store that. Got a few extra necklaces. Looks good. Now I just want to move some of this stuff around. Put these over here for now. Okay, so that's done. Done. Looks good. Finally. I think it's going to look okay in a minute. Alright, let's look at... What do we call them? Nightmare. Okay, so we'll click on consumables and type nightmare. See what comes up. That's what I thought. Now grade, make it supiness. See what comes up. Awesome! So what do we got? MP recovery. We do need destroyers, but we're going to end up getting them for free. We don't need to buy them. I think that's a waste. It's cute to see 80 intelligence though. If I was focused on twinking and whatever and I had billion land, yeah, I'd buy it. Okay, that didn't go well. What am I missing, guys? Is there something I need to buy? Oh, I know. Let's look up Ion enchants and see if anybody's selling FOC enchants. Nope. Alright, moving on. we are now going to sell all the stuff we don't want. Oh, that's better. I'm not going to get in a premium dungeon farm. It seems really shit when the rate is half and XP is half. I'm going to hope that in Trifree it's better. Technically, I think I can do the Trifree premium dungeon now, but I'm not going to fuss over it. Do I have lots of scripts? I need more scripts. Let's grab, because this character's going to be around a while. Let's grab 100. How much land is that? That's fine. We'll be set now for quite some time. Okay, we have a few jobs to do. It's good we have a few basic Atma though. We could, if we're enchanting and we get to the 5th enchant slot, we can actually utilize that productively. I might even go buy an FOC, bit of FOC armor with the few points that I have. Speaking of FOC, nah, strongest is cute though. Reduction. Let's get rid of these boxes. That's a job. So cool to get a class job change. I've never gotten one from a Valentine's box yet. I could use it very tech, and I could spec all my skills for 49 FOC, and then I could yeah, I'm still gonna bump that up. Okay, leave it at that for now. I could spec all my skills for FOC, and then I could go Shadowrunner just to job change for a free skill reset when I'm ready for progressing beyond 49 FOC. Be cool. I like tech. Okay, got a compound. We've got to put these together. Normally I would have done it while auto running, but I can't do that with this invisibility thing that I'm doing. Alright, that's it for fluids. I'll put that over here, swap it with that. Keep these together. Compounds. Here we go, here we go. This gets more painful when you start having to scroll down through the list. It's not bad at the start. Obviously this will be the after these fluids. That's when you have to start scrolling. I have found about 1,000 boxes. You'll get one, like 199% roll. So towards the end game, yeah, you just want to keep making boxes and letting them build up over weeks. Get a lot of ammunition when you go into premium dungeon. So that's pretty well the way to farm lots of them. Once you've got your item though, you're set. Then you can start deleting them, or you can sell fluids, really. People will buy them. I'd happily click buy 1,000 times and farm premium dungeon all day. Now remember, we are not opening these boxes. Level 50 is not a huge bracket between 50 and 60. It's not like people want a good fluid. Be pretty rare. You know, 40 is good because twinking. 60 is good because of twinking. 90 is good because endgame. But 50, I'd rather let the box stack, and you know, I don't think I'm going to be selling good level 50 fluids anytime soon. They're probably just worth deleting or banking for another character. Which, in the case of my alts, that will be relevant, so probably bank them, but let them stack, save space. I don't need to do this, because eventually these are going to fill up a whole bag when you get all the different parts. But I'm looking at it and I can see it's nice and neat. Done. That's better. All done. Now, happy hour. Nice to always have that on the side. Battlefield. It's not checked. Have I finished it? No, I haven't. Let's join theme battle real quick, because for all I know, it's about to end in 2 seconds, and I'll get a free win. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be on, and they're looking for a tie because they're farming. Which is good, I could join them, but... Is that what I want to do for the next 24 minutes? Maybe. Really rather be able to say I'm done. So when I get back, I'm done. Okay, let's go get that FOC armor. We're going to equip this headband soon, so we're going to lose the set bonus, which we've enjoyed up to this point. Is it A or B? It should be A. Here we are. Here's your FOC armor, guys. So we're going to grab the melee one. You can equip it, the mage one though. So you could be a mage, but be a warrior kind of thing. But either way, it's still skill, crit, and scat. Strength is more damage for us. And you're going to get HP. I think sometimes as a mage, I still go the Requiem armor, because you're going to get more HP, so it's just a little bit better min-maxing. 9 con, that's MP, yeah, even the final set bonus is like that. What am I going to benefit from the most? They scale the same. I'm going to benefit the most because they scale the same. Don't care about the HP so much. I think I'm going to benefit the most from the smaller stuff. So 10, 21, and 32. Let's check that I've got the score for that. 63. 10, 21, 63. I've got exactly the right amount to buy these three. But if I buy that, then I'm not going to be able to buy the most. 1, 2, 3. Ideally, we're going to hope that we can get... might use my Atma, because I don't want to have to backtrack. I would focus on the enchants first, and then if I fail, reset, do it again, like go buy another one and try again. It doesn't really matter. All I know is I'm going to get this out the way. Our set's going to be more or less done. We're just going to be missing the chest. Oh. Okay, we're off to go get some enchants from the end game. Yippee. We're just going to keep courting all the way to Albin. Go through Trifree, go through Clancy. These taglines are all messed up, so don't, you might take a bit, but you can always go back through the stream and figure it out. Salamander's gone, but I like using F1 and F4 for mounts, so I put them on both. So normally you could just fly straight up. I'm gonna go around carefully to show you that you can bypass all the mobs, because there are mobs around this city that'll attack you. I'm gonna run up the careful way. We don't want to have to come back here for a long time, okay? So I'm gonna be happy because I got a couple million lamp to buy extra enchants. But now, for later, for whenever. We're not gonna have to come back here for a long time that way. They're 10,000 per, so 100. 10 will be 100,000, 100 will be, you know, totally fine. So I'll even grab like 200. You can sell them back for the same amount, which is rare. Right, so we got 200 of these puppies. We will be fine. We will not have to come back. Teleporting would be alright. That would be the fast way back. I'm gonna try and off myself. Probably won't be enough. Boom. If it's not enough, it's fine. Actually, for the sake of, oh, I was on a mount. Of course it didn't work. Or even mildly work. For the sake of showing you the teleport and slowing down and saying it, I will go back through. Okay, from Albin, we go back to Clancy. From Clancy, we go earthmost part of South Hammerine Woe. Or in other words, Trifree. Try fry. And then over. Right over there's our premium dungeon. Okay, let's grab that happy hour. We're gonna tick off. I don't think we're gonna do Nova again. We're way too over leveled for it, so we'll get rid of that quest. We want to hold on to Treasure Hunter because that's an XP. Why do I have Specimen? Oh yeah, Nightmare Crescent. We'll hold on to that one. That'll probably give us some Xeons. You've got quests that'll give you Nightmare stuff in Nightmare Crescent, and they're really handy. And they drop some pretty good XP too, so that's worth holding on to. Scroll quest, I just want to tick them all off. Because I'm not going to have to drop things off for quite some time. Once you're capped at 49 FOC and you're sitting close to 100% and you're just letting, you know, it's worth having all your quests ready to drop off for the next, when you do decide to go up in level. You'll be able to just drop them all off in one big hit with double happy hour and whatever other XP bonuses. If you're going to make like a big day out of it, you can do that. Or if there's going to be like a big honor farming session while you're doing your questing, the double happy hour, all that XP bonuses, go do as many quests as you can, and when your happy hours run out, go honor farm or something. Or level your possession beast, or, you know, like, lots of productive things you can do. But this is good. Agony of an Innkeeper. I think that one gives me some portals. I still wouldn't mind doing Agony of an Innkeeper, just so I have more transporters. Got 2. Okay. If I get serious about 49 FOC, I will improve my accessories with Ion Mine enchants, which are slightly better than these ones. But these ones go on armor, whereas all the other enchants that are crit related don't. They go on ornaments only. So for a build that's pushing damage, which we will be doing now with FOC armor, we'll be laughing. If you fail, you don't have to delete it. You could probably sell it. That would be cute. You can get some land back. So we're not going to stress about spending our Atma on these. With the forge at the current rate that it is at, you'll be fine up until 4. And then it'll need a little bit of help. Could easily fail here. We didn't. That's nice. I'm gonna go do a little tech thing here. So we're just pushing that skill crit chance. Move this over here. Put that there. I might split it. So there's 100 over here. Put it all closer. This is Riccardo Fellini. He sells pretty well free things. They're free. The enchant stuff's pretty awesome. How much will it be for 1,000? Whoa! And I can't sell them back for the same amount. Oops. Well, we got 1,000 now. I like having a stack. And I don't really want to, but when relevant, you can do it with compounds and reinforcement as well. But we're at a level in the game where I really don't believe in it. But we'll do it anyway for some tech. 100, not too much, but that'll last us a while. And we have no need for compound at this point. So the enchant smith you can do 1, the reinforcement smith you can do 3, and the compound smith you can do 2 improvement Xeons. These are called improvement Xeons. You can obviously you can make it 100%. Oh, I haven't said that yet. Okay. Use that. Compound smith. These go into the compound smith. 1 at a time. And with 1 infinity Atma, you can improve it to a 3%. And you can improve it again to a 6, and then once more to a 9. That was one of the original ways to make your gear better. There is a better way for reinforcing, but that is the best way for enchanting. There's only one way that's better for compounding, and that's with item mole, and it's only 1% better, so it's relevant to compounding as well. So the reason I cared to go and get it I hear weird noises. Is anybody talking to me? Nope. Okay. So you could make this headband more for defensive purposes, but I'm going to make it for more damage because it's going to combine with our FOC armor. So it's just going to keep pushing skill crit chance. Now, I wanted to grab them because I'm kind of happy at 92%. To make it 93%, I'm kind of happy to do that. Just that little bit better. I'm not going to compound because I think if it would... It's not worth the Atma. I'd rather save my Atma. It's not worth it. You failed, so... Did I fail or did I not pay attention? No, I succeeded. I just clicked the wrong button. Alright, cool. Just move that stuff off to the side. Let's make this look better. What I'm doing. We might end up breaking the armor when we go to try and push it and plus it up. So it's up to you. You can either push to reinforce it with the risk of breaking and get it to plus 30, because you can, or do the enchanting first, because you'll be pretty disappointed if you plus 30 something and then you fail an enchant. I would recommend the enchant first path. What am I doing? Reduction smith. Got a few compressions. Start with them. Awesome. Superness likes to pay out pretty heavy, much like the simples did. Gets worse as you get higher in level. As you can see, that's like 1 to 700 at 10%, at 90% chance. But once you're doing the rares, it's 1 to 300 at 70%. So when you fail, you get nothing. When you succeed, you might get 1 to 100. You're much more likely to. So yeah, they're just diminishing returns on that one. It's pretty heavy. Oh, I'm being an idiot. I need to reduce simple. We'll do that then. For those who weren't here for earlier streams, when I first started this character, I got like a love ring pretty early on, sold it, sold a couple love rings, and somebody was fortunately selling 100 simple compression Xeons for like a couple million land, I don't remember. But it was affordable, so I bought it, and that set me straight for the early game. If you're lucky, you will, somebody will be selling. There's shitloads of these in the game, so unfortunately people will sell like a 1000 stack for like 50 million land, which is a little bit, you know, not impossible to farm 50 love rings and sell them. If you're doing theme battle and you sell a few frozen compression tokens, yeah, go for it, but we haven't done that. You could have done that. We're not doing that. Back to what we were doing. Let me check chat. It's been a while. Okay. Whoop. Three. Enchant. Slightly improve the chance. Another one succeeded. Was I right about my points calculation? Yeah, I was bang on. That's pretty cute. Did I win that battlefield? Do I have some sneaky points? Could I have bought the chest? Point conversion. Doesn't look like it. No. Time for another one. Cute. That off to the side for now. Reinforcement. Let's see how far this will plus before it starts getting more and more difficult. We are dropping survivability. We'll have less armor, but the increase in damage will be a lot. Because we are making a skill crit build, at least for most of the game, don't know what we'll do if we ever get to endgame, because it doesn't encourage a SS build in the endgame. The downside of Darkest Armor is they made them with a particular build in mind. Some of the Darkest Armor sets encourage a hybrid build, such as Avenger, which I took quite literally and gave it my best and made a pretty good character. Equal to many Avenger, but still just really suffer and struggle in Battlefield. You're very much just a support character with no ability to 1v1 anybody. Okay, here we are. So we're down from 100%, but we're at about plus 18. You could definitely plus 30 this without any improvement Xeons. Obviously, if you've got these 1%, like right now, you can guarantee like that. Because you put 3 in, you can guarantee that success. 5, you could do it again. I know I'm doing it right now. I don't plan to keep doing it. I think you're wasting time and clicks. The chance to break is really low. The deterioration rate's not terrible. It's like most simple gear in the game. You can plus it to 30 with a 42% forge by just punching it. Just forcing it. And you'll fail and deteriorate, and you could do this 100 times and not break it. There is a decent chance once you hit 1% that 100 times you will break it. So it's going to happen, and that's going to hurt and be frustrating. Like, I would have been really keen to get 25. That was a big deterioration. But it's not overly expensive. Just time consuming. Now, when you get really keen again, you can put 3 in, and that's an extra 3%, which, you know, doesn't look like much, but you might breathe a little easier. I'm pretty happy until it starts going below 70%. The break rate's really scary. Deterioration rate is what's really scary, because that's just so much clicks if it goes down 8 times. See, we failed. Even with the pluses. You're burning these improvement Xeons. I'm gonna go for 25 because I don't want to be in Forge forever. And I definitely don't want to break anything. Because I don't have the FOC points to replace or go back. So that's good. We're not going to get rid of our Crentium set. We're going to put that somewhere safe. Because we might struggle with our armor when we do something like fight Graydon, or I don't know, something. So we're just going to hold on to it for now. I'm not going to sell it unless we have a replacement backup option. We did pretty well with our Rorgos headband. I don't think I have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Try 1+ with the reinforcement Xeons. I'm going to equip that, and again, we're going to keep it off to the side, somewhere safe. Gonna be silent. This is a bit boring bit. Sort of said everything that needs to be said. Unless something pops into chat. Okay. Went down by 4. It's getting there, nearly 25. Oh. Went down another 2. Getting it to 25, my experience, I've done a lot of this. Getting it to 25 is not too hard usually. You know, bit of fails here and there, but it's quite doable without a break. It's 25 to 30, which really hurts, really sucks. Remember, every time you fail, you're rolling that risk of breaking. And all those risks stack up in probability over time. So 100 fails with 1% break rate, you should break one item. Which, you know, that's a lot, that's a high number. But you don't know when that's going to hit. That could be the first time it fails. It could be the 100th time it fails. You might even go up to 200. But the probabilities of that are... should be able to actually say what that is. Oops, we went one higher and we failed. I should have just closed it. Being punished. Alright. Come on. One more. Done. Put that off to the side. Pretty sure this gear looks exactly the same as the Ion 20. Not sure, not 100% sure. Don't really care. I'm invisible. Actually, I can prove it. Jump off this. Yep, that looks exactly the same. If I see... Yeah, we're doing the shoes. So one thing I'm happy about is I have gone and done almost all my armor. This armor is going to be relevant for a while. I probably wouldn't bother with FOC 55, because it's probably not going to be that hard, what with all the quests that you'll have available to you. The high honor level you'll have from Battlefield to just power level to 65 with this sort of gear and your high skill crit rate. And then get the 65 FOC armor and push for 69 FOC. Try to get OP for that. If you are pretty OP for 69 FOC, you know, not totally twinked out, but fairly twinked out, we need to give that a name. Semi-twink, you know, like twonk. You're twonked out. A twanker. Yeah, we'll call him a twank. Kind of like wank. Slightly derogatory, but if we twank out, just to say that we're pretty strong for that level bracket, but we're not stupid strong with primordial weps and endgame enchants. Twinking is more absolutely ridiculous levels of overpoweredness. Cool. Alright. There's one more thing to do, guys. You can enchant the shit out of one of these if you've got the lamp for it to get the cars. This is a level 41, so I'd be happy to do that. I don't like the enchant I put on this. When it does trigger, it's cute. It does that extra damage and it does reflect my damage, so it's kind of like getting in a free skill. But once we start doing a skill crit build, then it's not the same as doing like double hits. You'd be like better off just having a skill crit double up or something like that. We are going to go for destroying people's armor though, because the only way we would have any chance at all against similarly geared players in FOC is with a short range defense double down. You need it. Pretty happy with my Fallen Kansas. We are building all of this for skill crit, so we'll put it off to the side. I'll see if I can make some cars to enchant and plus this up a bit. What's missing? Armor's done. I can't do this without transmogrify. I wouldn't mind changing it though, because I can, just because I can. If I can get somebody to send me one transmog item, which, yes, don't worry about doing that free-to-play style, just get someone to send you one and then exploit the duplication. Exploit for credits. Now, again, these accessories are so kind of temporary. No comment. Alright. Because of the way this build is going, we're just happy to keep pumping some skill crit into these enchants. They're not doing anything else. This could have been done a long time ago, and it would have made us pretty strong with the Ancient Temple. The extra 5, 10, whatever this will be, 4 on that one, 8.8 on that one. It'll add up. Getting an extra 5%, it really does add up. That's 1 in 20 hits will be a crit. Pretty sure with previous builds that I've done for FOC, you can get pretty close to like 50% without it being like regals and things like that. At which point you are getting basically every second hit is a crit, which means you might wail on your enemy and they might be getting like every single hit's a crit, like 3 or 4 skills in a row, and that's winning. Of course, you might be a rogue in FOC and you might notice that you didn't crit 3 times and you haven't procced short range defense doubled down, and so you go, this is a bad situation, and you retreat and you dash and you get away and you cloak and you try again later. So you've got options. Enchanting is so much less painful than reinforcing. So not everybody knows it, but you can transmog strongest gear. So you could go into strongest and look different. So rather than looking like everybody else, it's not something anyone would do typically. Another fun fact, this level 40 fluid, to get it to 7/7, you could do that for free. But because of how easy it is to farm and just make these, before you plus 30 this, you could do the whole enchanter. If you fail, get another one. Do it again, fail, get another one. And get that to 7/7, and it'll look really shiny, and then plus 30 that one. And don't worry about just getting like the max roll, because, you know, I mean, a max roll is nice with the 7/7, that's extra shiny, but yeah, Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, we can equip that. Okay, now we need some Kairos. Let's get some Kairos. Compound, compound, compound. What have I got? Okay, let's start with... Oh, what if we... Okay, we'll reduce the silly Xeon. Maybe we'll get something. We probably won't. Wow! Where'd that go? 200. That's unusual. That's pretty good. Oh, I might not have the land. Compound Smith says, ouch. I've got enough land. Let's see if we succeed. Did it work? Nope. That burnt a lot of goodies. Okay. 310 over there. Start putting these together because that's a bit ugly. We're gonna have to try... I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any Aris. You can just go 1 for 1, but it's slow. Ultimately, I'm gonna hope to compound my own. It's gonna cost a few million land here and there. Reduction Smith. Let's go overboard and reduce all but 1 for bag management. One more. Alright. Now let's go 240 there. Let's go 322, which I know is wrong, but it's closer. Just faster math. What to do with these rares? Let's put it there. Too deep inside. Rares, 1000, 1000. Really meant to be there. Happy to move it for now. Put you back. Put you there. Put you there. Okay. Where did I put it? 38. Okay, cool. So that's a couple stacks. We go back to the compound smith. I will not have the lamp right now, but I will later. So I'll just keep this stuff around. Not enough lamp for now. Obviously, if I sell all those love rings, I'll be pretty set for lamp. So maybe next stream, I will be able to upgrade my fluid up a bit. I'm just going to put more crit into it and plus it up. It doesn't cost a lot of Karis, so it is possible to just go make 1 Xeon at a time. Enchanting, just 8 Karis. Reinforcing, just 8 Karis. So what you can do is you can go 1. You just go 1 at a time. So Eximus, you go 1. You can't go 1 at a time. You go 10. You go 10. The odds will be the same, but the cost will be less. So it's pretty easy to just go, yep, boom. And then you put 10 rares together. And the cost is a bit up there. I can barely afford it, and I don't care. Because just enough Karis to +1 isn't really worth it. Alright, so we'll put that away for now and get back to it. Plus, we just screwed that up. Let's go make 10 Eximus, so it's not so ugly. Take that. 10. Boom. Wow. Wait, where'd you put them? Oh, you put them there. Makes sense. Cool. Just want to keep that pretty. Okay, how long did it take? If Battlefield's still on? Okay, that took over 20 minutes. Oh well, it happens. Missed my Battlefield opportunity. Okay, we are equipped, guys. We have got shit going on. Okay, so we've got our Rorgos headbands. Got most of our FOC armor. We now have crit on all our jewels. We haven't pushed them to plus 30 or anything, which is still a possibility. We've improved the Fallen Kensis with more crit because we can. Whole another percent from 4. And I want to feel it, so I'm going to go Nova PD. I want to feel. Boom, get that crit. Huge. Huge. Got a Shard of Infinity too, which is pretty sweet. Just need like 1,000 damage. It's hard to compare when I'm only killing these golems, but I think, you know, pretty sweet. What should crit rate look like now? So 1 in 3 hits, 33. Just less, just a little tiny bit less. 1 in 3 hits. Which we can improve with some honor pretty easily. We'll put it into drop rate though. And then you just put it into honor pretty easily. I'm not here for genuine farming reasons. Anything I get is just like, cool, that's a bonus. I'm gonna skip these mobs, go somewhere slightly harder. This is where being a rogue is nice, because I can dash, 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 dash. Get through the dungeon a lot quicker. I think we are safe to put points into retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because even if I go twink, I think there'll be like, you know, you'll put points into home thrust, put points into soccer kick, 4, 4, that's 4, 4, 4, 8, 12. You got 3 more points, and you might put the rest of the points into extended joint strike kind of thing, and you know, that's really not bad at all. I haven't decided yet whether I want to burn everything like that, because if I do that, I won't be able to further improve retreat because I'll be out of DNA points. Or later I'd have to do a skill reset to get the DNA back. But right now, I wouldn't mind having 4 seconds off. Because it's pretty crucial to getting around fast. See, like, you can see it, you can see the damage when you're doing normal hits, but then when you get a crit, it's more than double damage. It makes these mobs feel almost like Ancient Temple. Now, these guys are tanking away, but Ancient Temple, if I crit, it's just like 1 shot, 1 kill. And yeah, you can pretty well do a build much like this at level 35. I'm way past that. Still can't wait to get my first 2-day item. You could be really lucky though. One reason why I'd say, you know, do this as soon as you can for free and do it twice a day. Because if you do get lucky and get a 2-day item that's valuable, worth hundreds of millions of land, and you're like just starting out, I mean, it's good if you know that, but like a reinforcement tool, an infinity armor, nice. You'll be looking at in the case of a reinforcement tool, that's easily 500 million land. Super nice amount of land. They sell for more than that. I'd just sell it for that much to get it over and done with. Get it to sell quick. course, the skill crit, scad, all that, PB, double skill damage, etc. Very nice. Sort of combines well together. Nice timing. Got any more atmo? I think I got another shard so far. All very useful. Ultimately you do this for the atmo, but if you get an amazing 2-day item, it's always good. You might get a chump item like a costume, but if you're not running a costume, hey, a 2-day costume, 500 HP, you know? That's a bit of fun. It's nice to get a bit of fun out of it. Oop. What? Didn't mean to press that. I did. Choink. Okay, what was I thinking? Key, where's my key? There. 37, so keep an eye on your key. The time will be relevant to your time on your computer, which is awesome. Imagine if it gave us the standard time, standard Pacific, but it gives you your time. So I've still got 2 and a bit minutes, maybe 3. And I'm already, like, compared to before, last time I did this, I would have gotten halfway through the dungeon. I'm in the last third/quarter of the dungeon now. So I can pretty well almost clear the dungeon before having to relog and go again. And because I've been getting some pretty okay drops with the Atma, even though I'm over leveled at 49, you could do this dungeon. You could do this dungeon twice a day on reset, and you could do it, and you could do the Trifree dungeon as well. So that's 4 premium dungeons you could do a day while sticking to 49. I just think it really does show how much more damage I'm doing, even just how far I progressed with my possession beast. Pretty good. Oh, that probably helped too. And I'm not playing optimally. Yeah, I'm not even playing optimally either. I've gotten 3 shards and 1 infinity atma. We've got another shard. We've had 4 shards. I think it's worth putting raid back on the menu. Whoop, that's a bloody fist. Oh, we don't want to be. We want honor. They still drop a huge chunk, so they're awesome. Sometimes you get a bloody fist golem in the end of the dungeon. It's not always guaranteed, but he's just randomly spawned there, which is just a lucky find kind of thing. And you get them from the crystals as well. But even with the level difference, we still ended up getting a pretty good amount of XP. What was it, like nearly 400,000 XP? It's kind of like killing Naga boss back in Ancient Temple earlier today. Only it's a lot easier to kill. And they tend to drop impressions and jewelry for that level range of that monster. My key is still going, but it's about to expire. Normally, this is where you go to the character screen, jump back in, and get in another, you know, full run. So all these monsters were like freebies before the main run. There it goes. Got another Infinity Atma. That's 2 Infinity Atma and 4 shards, which is not bad. And I haven't killed all the mobs at the start, so it doesn't really reflect too much. No, I'm just enjoying. When you upgrade your gear, you really want to go out and use it. Feel the difference. Cool, that's it. Alright. Let's review. We can delete some of this stuff. Keep the fluids together. Just clean up our inventory. So yeah, not bad. That was really cruisy for a run in PD. Remember, our armor has dropped. Our HP's probably dropped 2, so we've lost a bit of HP, but we overall are doing a lot better with our damage. Our armor, specifically our short range armor, once it's plus 30, it's kind of like half, a little better than half. And the Rouge gear would be much better for the protection and the armor and all that, but we don't care about that because we're just going to kill everything before it kills us. That's just going to be more fun. Especially for the next little while. Did the enchants, so, and we bought a 200 stack, so we're kind of set on these enchants. We won't have to go back to Albin to get more, so if you got the lamp for it, go for it. Didn't cost me that much. Talked about a lot of little things, organised our inventory. Not currently farming Battlefield yet, but would like to soon. All that's really left to do... Actually, I will do something before logging off. All that's really left to do is do FOC so we can get the uppers and do the uppers. So we've got the full set. Because set bonus and, you know, more damage. Yet more damage. Which goes... actually... South Bivouac is good. It's pronounced bivouac, guys. I think it's French. We need to do that real quick. If I had 2 costumes, it'd be easier. We are going to look for... Hey, I wonder if he was around here. I'm pretty sure he sometimes spawns like right in front of town. I don't think I looked. Turn the UI off. I'm sorry I didn't play with the UI off much this stream. That's one of the whole points of this playthrough, is playing the UI off. But it is a disadvantage, especially if I'm in a party. In Ancient Temple, I could probably play with it off if it was just me. But if my ally is gonna die in like 5 hits or something like that, I need to keep an eye on their HP. There he is. Cool. Come down to the ground. Kill him in a sec, but just make sure to... Tough, isn't he? Here it comes. Nice. Not too hard. Definitely took a bit more of a beating. But overall killed him faster and was probably better off. And we went and got the Dex, some Dominator, and some MM. Is MM what we want? HP and accuracy. We got 16, which is a nice chunk. And it's for the bracelet. So, cool, because I need a nice chunk for the bracelet. Was the necklace or the, otherwise the, ringy-mabob? Or the earring? No, if it was the necklace or the belt, it would have been like, I don't need that much, but fine. That's good, because that's HP, and HP is what we want. Accuracy, not so much, but accuracy is good enough. I would accept accuracy. I'm just going to do one last thing. And now we actually want to do things like use all our skills, get really crazy with it. We might even, just because we're using so much skill crit, I might DNA stuff like soccer kick, because when it fails to hit, we're not getting any damage in. It's a waste of time. We took a beating. Alright. Accuracy of home thrust matters. That's 10% extra chance. It would be the same with soccer kick. Soccer kick is an 80% chance, 1 in 5 misses. 80% chance, that'd be 90% chance, so 1 in 10 misses. We really actually kind of need that. Just so I can experience better PvE now. We could probably strengthen that in a pinch. We do use it a lot. But I think extending joint strike for PvP, right now it's on, goes up by 1, so if you had that on level 10, it would already be doing like 14 seconds, and then you can increase it 14, 16, you can put 3 points in? Oh yeah, only 3 points left. Oh, and I forgot, one of the possible things you could do was have a better poison arrow. I'm humming and hawing, okay? Like, poison arrow, 1.5 seconds off is really little. I would have liked this at 10, but you need the accuracy. That would be more critical. At 14 seconds, it'd just be really cool to have it as low as possible, because I feel like in Battlefield, in FOC, it would be fun. That's where having all that extra DNA would be insane, because I would definitely have that fast poison arrow, so I can kite. I can do things from a distance, so I can provoke the enemy. But, oh well. Let's burn some DNA. Do I? I don't need to do it yet. I'll wait for like PvP to matter. I'll save it so I can experiment with Assassin when I get there. Okay, got a bit of farming in. Got a few extra goodies before logging off. It was fun, guys. That's it. I can't believe what the time is. It's been a really long time, like usual. 5 hours, just about on stream, but it was a good playthrough. Next time we do this stream, it'll either be more helping of the person, such as Necro, who we were helping, or more Battlefield, more getting those bonus characters up. I don't know if people mind, they probably don't. I could probably do it AFK, I could probably do it while not on stream. We'll see. Probably will do it on stream, so it's all legit. Okay. Bye for now, guys. Have fun, and I'll see you probably not for a little while.